I trade it? That is a question you should always ask yourself. It doesn't make sense, then why am I trading it? It doesn't line up, then why am I trading it? I started recording and my voice started breaking. Before I started recording, my voice wasn't breaking. So first thing I want to tell you is this. You can start writing because this point I'm going to be dishing out is going to really be of great help to you. Because I need volume, I want to say this, because I need volume, instruments that are heavily moving, don't get me wrong, currencies are also moving, but if you see my watch list, there is no currency. Why? I have decided not to trade currencies anymore. I'm streamlining my target to the highest possible trade setup on an instrument that once I place my trade and it goes accordingly, can easily, if possible, double my account, just one trade. And as I've dropped the number of instruments I'm trading, you should also know that my frequency is also dropped. That means in a week, I might end up taking just 3 trades, but I ain't gonna play with them. I'm going for the best. And trust me, they are not gonna be with just small sizes. But that aside, the process is what matters. Irrespective of the instrument you are trading, I have proved it over time that the instrument doesn't matter. What matters is you as a trader. The market is constant, but the traders are the only variable. You are the variable. You have to find a way to make yourself go as far with the market. Therefore, it is a must you understand this drawing. Not joke, you have to really understand this drawing and learn to see it happening. If you can't see it happening in real time, that is where the whole trouble is. According to Mark Douglas, if you can start operating in a state of mind where whatever the market is doing, the candles does not trigger your feelings, the truth is this: the pain will cease to exist. And how do you do that? According to Mark Douglas, also, if you are still struggling and you think live trading might save you, is also your choice. But I will tell you, stop everything you are doing and get back to your chart. Sorry, just a minute. What is this? And get back to your chart. Trading only, I will say it again. I did it and it helped me. Only demo. What are you doing in demo? Can you have your parameters? This is the only trade setup I'm going to be taking. And try the demo account in a real life scenario. How do I mean? Trade like you're trading real life, following the plan until you are able to take your trade from 1 to 20, executing only the same setup until you are able to get to 20 without breaking your rules. Once you hit that, I don't know how it will happen, but no devil will be able to stop you, because now you are one with your market, the market. According to Stephen, Stacy's friend, he said, trade the setup until the both of you and the setup, become one. You are the setup and the setup is you. So today I'll be doing my best to show you and make you see how simple this can be. I will stress again, this could be the only video you will ever need. Okay, so let me take a question. For my biggest mistake that I keep repeating is over trading, and always only at the end of the day do I realize. Alexandra is going to be corrected today. Timing, level, behavior of price. Timing, always time your trade. Have a particular time. Let me answer that first. That you open your chart. By the time you are done finding your setup, one setup, once you get the trade, get out. Close and get out. So we're going to be looking at that, and I will show you the timing I love trading. I don't trade all the time. Don't become a gambler. Let's go straight to the structure. What is the definition of the structure? Market makers behave in this way. I've explained this over and over again. Once they are in a bullish momentum, the market will keep giving series of higher highs and higher lows, higher high and higher lows, higher high and higher lows, higher high. But once they turn around, they get to a level at which the high is locked in place, and then they can't break through that level. You see market turning around, going to the back side. That's from front side to back side, going down. One push, two push, and then three push. This becomes the impulsive leg once market turns around. But before market starts going high, on this level, this will be scaled down once we get to the chart, because price is always fractal in nature. And you can also write this. If the money is not taken from the many, it will never be given to the few. So look at this leg. Before market start going on the swing, there is a low at which market most of the time will go and first take the money. That means it went to take money from where buyers came into the market, and once money is taken out, price started its journey. Even this level, the same thing. And the matter of fact, if you don't see this, that to the left, they have taken out the money and you are going in, you are 50-50. It might keep going down until the money is taken. Dump and pump, dump and pump. Vice versa when you come to the back side, from front side to what? Back side. You get it? So see what happened now. When market is going high, look at what I'm going to show you. Once it goes high, please take this very seriously. Look at what I want to show you here. Once market breaks out, there are only two things that could happen. It will either fail back inside where it broke out from, or it continues in the direction of the breakout. So this market broke out, pull back, and continue. I'm drawing this level to give me a clue of the last high market broke out from. So market broke out and came back to that level and then continue. Pay close attention to this. Now see, when market broke out of this level, I drew my line. Look at what I did. I didn't come up here. Yes, this is a level, but let's look at this closely. You see reason why I'm not yet put up my line. Look at price broke out, came back to retest this level. But now market broke out, came back inside. Remember, market or price is always in a box. Don't you ever forget it. And see what happened? Immediately price broke out of that level. It failed the first time. It came back again to that level. It can break. And then it dumped. I'm going to say something here and now so that you that is saying, I don't know how to take entry, will learn. Are you guys hearing me? If you are struggling with entry, this is going to help you out. What I want to see first is, I'm sorry, we are looking at the diagram for, we're going to go into the chart, but you don't understand the intro. What I'm going to be showing you here is what I'm expecting to see here. I'm expecting to see here too. Every turning point. Invariably, that means before I take my entry, because most of the trades we are taking are from swing points where market is turning around, then you should be able to have clear-cut information about the turning point. Otherwise, you might price broke out and failed, and you're already in, and you're down here, and price have gone back again to get you, and you feel like, oh, what have I done? No, if only you have waited and asked yourself, price only do three things. We are at a level. It broke out of the level, it came back. Let it get back to the level and see how price behave. Timing, levels, and behavior of price. And then when it locks the eye and starts going, I want to still see a little push, maybe just a pin and an engulfment. then I will be safe to place my entry before the runner. If you didn't get that, you have to listen to or watch the video and listen to that again. You've seen your setup, wait for entry. Let it be that market is done with its job before thinking of placing your trade. Since I'm talking about entry, I want to show you something that I see this one on lower time frame, but I also see something like this happening. Price will run away and then come back high. Then it will give you, let me show you, sorry. I'll have to make this really clear. We understand this, right? Then I don't just want to jump into the chart and then start showing you what you get back again, and you keep struggling and you wonder, oh, what is he really saying? I thought if I do this, I'll get this, or what is happening? Let me show you where they're going to fool you. By the time you see this, you can't unsee it. Listen, look at what price did. It went high, I know, and see, it has started going down, broke down, and kept going down. This leg you are seeing could be the first leg. I want to take a trade, but price is going. I'm not bothered. I want price again to come and take this level. Guess what I've seen here? This level that price has taken. I draw my line. That is now my push one. You see, price will come down and go up a little bit more. This could be push two. Just watch this. I want to show you something. Then this could also be push three. And you see market down. And you wonder what happened. Look at this eye. The same thing. Market broke out, failed. It went back all through this time. This level held. So when it came and it acted like it wants to go high and give you a pin engulfment around this place, that happens to now be your trade. From here, what are you targeting? The low. So can you wait to really see what they are telling you before going in? Please don't forget what I just drew now, because we'll be coming back to them. We'll be coming back to them. Let's get back to the chart. One of you gave me the monthly separator, but I won't lie to you. I don't know why I kept it. So don't blame me, please. I wish let me see, where is it? Or do I have an indicator that can separate? I don't have it. So that's, by the way, let's get to daily chart. Now we're looking at gold. These happen to be, I'm not going to go too far because it's the same thing. Am I correct? Is this a new unit? So this happens to be February and the new month, March. What do I want to see? Before you take any trade, what do I tell you? Write it down. Look left. What is market literally doing? All I see, this is a level at which I want to look out first. What happened? Market broke out of that level, came back, used that level as support, Therefore, I have another high. Why this high? Because market broke out of that level. Let me take this back a little bit so that we can see. Watch the line closely and see what happened. Market broke out and failed. Look at the breakout point. It broke out and it came back inside. Quickly look to your left. After it broke out, this is the lowest point at which we have lower low market coin. I'm going to show you things in here, but let's take it slowly. If you don't understand the lines, let me know. See what happened again? This was a place where there is money, and price came and broke out of that level. Go left again, and this is another level, and also the lowest closing price, or rather the lowest point of which month is this? February. So now let's go on. So you see, those are things that are important. They give you clue to make you see where is exactly the turning point. All I just did here, guess what, is the same thing I want to see on lower time frame. I'm looking at selling and market is going high. See what happened? It broke out, right? We are going high, it broke out. It came and used that level. Market will break out and continue in direction of breakout. But once it broke this level, what happened? It failed, came back inside. So we are definitely back inside instead of, this is not breakout going out, but this is failed breakout coming back into February. So we look through this level. See, on Wednesday, ask yourself, where is the money? The money is obviously above every swing high and every swing low. If you look at this, at no point was price able to break out of, it only stayed inside this bar walking the high and then dump. If it walks the high, if it walks the high without breaking out, look left, you see where there is money again. See money. So when price turned, where do you think they will get to first? Here, where there is money. Because if you look left some more, you see that they have taken the money. Make it make sense. If it doesn't make sense, so let's go on. This is me showing you the big picture. When market is turning around, it's coming down, and it has taken the low. Ask yourself, where is the money? It dumped to the low and went back to the high. Where is the money will help you to know when to buy low and when to sell high. Hope we're understanding. So the point is this: market makers will always first go to where the money is. If you're asking why manipulation, they ain't looking at me and you making money. They are looking at taking money from the many and giving it to the few that can wait. What I just showed you now, please, do you guys understand? Before we go to looking at bar by bar, you first need to know what is the structure, what is market doing? Are we having an opportunity to buy low or sell high? If it's not present, don't give a damn, don't trade. So let's go straight to this. If you look at this, firstly, like I said, look to your left. The matter of fact, I could see a swing point from here. Just look at it. The eye was taken, it started coming down. It went, that's first time high, second time, third time, failed. And what? It came back to us. I felt very bad again today. I only scalped. I would have held my trade, but not to worry because it will happen again. I just felt like I needed something out of that. Gold. I will show you that trade today, not to worry how to get this trade. All will just be nothing after today by God's grace. So that is why I'm taking it slowly to ask, is any of this line I drew complicated? Do you understand them? If you don't, please tell me. Let's come back to it to look at it before I start looking at levels where we can take buy low and sell high opportunity. So, and the template itself. So go ahead. Any question?
I just joined this Zoom now. Could you just briefly tell me the line you draw? Is it the low of the, is it the low of the month or high of the month?
I wish you came in earlier.
No, just
Uh,
tell me what are those lines you draw. I just want, you don't have to go deeper again. Just tell me those lines. That's it.
see the swing point.
Okay,
Do
okay,
you,
I understand. Don't worry. Swing point.
but not to worry, the recording is there. You get it.
Okay.
Please watch the recording. If you are struggling, this is going to help you a whole lot. I believe so. It's going to take out a whole lot of noise. Funny enough, I drew this chart just like this. And I decided, okay, let me see what Stacy is doing yesterday regarding this. And I found out it's the same. And I'm like, wow, thank God. Just the same thing. It's going to give you an idea of when to buy low and when to sell high. You don't need to go guessing. Even this that is falling, though I took a trade earlier, I closed and I took a trade again in my timing window. Don't know why I closed them, but it's just by the way. Is by the way. I got my money, that is most important. But look at this behavior. It is a template. How? Pump and then dump. That's all we've seen. So let's go back. No, let me leave it this way. Do you know I want to leave it this way? Because I've done intensive job on the bar by bar when you find buy low and sell high opportunities. But I want you to understand this and add it with that. If you've watched that video, it's not going to be anything to you. But if you're new here, please go watch that video, daily chat, marking your daily chat. Then you add this to it. So look at it again. Every first trading day of the month is your opening range. Don't ever forget it. First trading day. of the month is your opening range. Just like how you have your opening range on Monday. What does that tell us? It gives us a clue when market is in breakout and when it's in failed breakout. That is just all there is. And it tells us that this is where the market started. That is information that that day gives us. I want to put a pause and ask if there be any question, or let me look at this one also to make some marking because of the person that is just joining us, and also for us to have deep understanding. Is not complex. Once market, wow, this is crazy. It's going too slow. I'm expecting nothing, but if it presents, I'll take it. Well, let's go back to that. Let's just even look through the whole market and see. From here, I will work on this week. Let's work from here. Look at this. Market is all-time high. That is one thing I know first. Price got to that level. It failed. Once market failed, start looking at this level to see where buyers, since buyers have failed from all up high, you'll be looking to your left where buyers came into the market. If they have taken price from the high, they are coming to take price again from the low. Just walk with me. This is what I want to really do with us today. So let's look at it. Price got to the high. It failed and started coming down after taking the money from the high. It took the money from this level at which buyers came into the market. There is no coincidence. It's going high. At no point I'm looking at, okay, to the left before market dumps. Let them first take out an eye. Let me use it that way. And see what happened? They took the high from the inside. Where do you think the money is? If you do this, you see how simple the template will be. They took this high and started coming back down. When was this? This was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, inside day, Friday came back to the level at which the pump started. Force yourself, train yourself to see this. Market will only behave this way. So see what happened? Any instrument, it took the level and then it still came high to give you an opportunity to what? Sell high. Since they are going down, my first target, just look to your left. They have taken the money and they started going high. Where again is the money? Since they are going high, they didn't take the high. That means money is still down low, where buyers came into the market. And when price took the money from this level, look at it again. All this was just dumping back to this level. It gave you a sign to what? Buy low. Did you see it? Any instrument, same thing over and again. And price came back first, look left. They took the money from here. Not only that place, look left again. See money. They took the money from that level and turned, giving us first red day, ACB's kind of trade on Thursday, giving you an opportunity to what? Sell high. Can you look left? You see the level. They taking the money. Where then do you think the money is? This low have been taken. The money is down low. Yeah, number one. You see, money again is down here. This information you've seen now will give you understanding on where to buy low and when to sell high. Look at your left. Before the market turned around, look to your left. Where is the lowest point at which price was? Price came and took the money down low. You might wonder why that. Let me now show you. Go to your left again. Is the same thing over and again. That was a level and this is a level. That is the box. And what happened? Market makers expanded the range, came to work the high. Once the high is done with, they came to the low, took out the money. Where is the new range? From here, this high to the low is our new range. Are you seeing it? So when price came back down from where low of month, first green day, same thing over and again, like I explained. If money is not taken, there cannot be volume. Breakout, market will break out, will pull back and continue in direction of the breakout. Where is the money? Look at your left. Did they take the money? Yes, from the low. Where is the high? Price market is always in a box, kept creating new boxes. When I came down, kept going high. You see space. And then we got a runner, broke out of this level. Which level? Let's mark it to the future. What happened? It gave us an eye and it came back and it filled back inside. Look left again. Nothing new under the sun. They've taken the money down there, came back low. Where exactly did sellers come into this market? Not a coincidence. What happened? That is not an eye, but that was where sellers took the market down. And see, just keep looking left. You see what it did? They came back to that level and walked the low. Let me even make it very clear to us. Look at this very line. They came back 1, 2, 3. Does this make sense? Couldn't break out. Kept going high. But note, these people up high, if there is not a breakout, could be trapped. Not like I'm saying there is no trade in there. If it doesn't break out, they are trapped. And if they are trapped, where is the low? Look at the low here. So see what happened? When price got to this level, day by day, it kept giving us the sign after this high. The low was taken. Where do you think they will go? They came back to the high. Let's look at this. This is a high. It came back and took the low. Where do you think they will go? You can see what market makers are doing. Ping pong, moving from one level to the other. Can you read price? Just look left. Ask yourself, where is the money? Before you start asking yourself, oh, today is Monday, day 1. Tuesday, day 2. It has taken out the money. First red day. Wednesday gave us lower low. Thursday, what happened? ECB came back to that level. Friday opened and went to take the low coming from where? The first trading day of the month. This is what you are looking for from the low ACB. New month, new template. First green day. Taking price high. Where are we going? we are looking at taking out this high, because what we have, dump and then pump. When it came back to this level, it just only correction and went back after taking that high. Your chances goes high significantly once it takes this level. Can you do me a favor and again look left? What happened? Then you see how the template makes sense. Monday took out the eye of Friday and closed back inside. I told you that until there is a trap, there can never be a movement of any magnitude. So see what happened? They took the money. If it doesn't make sense, please drop this. But I will tell you this. I know you guys can see clearly. This is how you can stay afloat no matter what information you are getting from any social media group or anyone telling you. The market is speaking. Can you listen to the market? It will tell you the information you need is not found elsewhere. The market have it. It took the money up down low and it started coming high. Let's make this high our anchor point to see if price will break and continue going high. But we know already we have peak formation. So what happened? Price got their closing breakout. What day? Wednesday, Thursday, whatever market is doing, it came back down. Like I told you, once money is not taken, there can never be any move of any kind. Look at what happened. Immediately took the money from the low. Ask yourself, where is the high? Did you see? Now, when price got to the high, this is Thursday, got to the high. Friday started going high, but failed, giving you first red day. Look to your left again. Let's count from this new month. We have first push to the high. We have second pushes to the high. Third push for the new month, and we got first red day. Is it? You might wonder why the explosion. They have taken the money from the many. Where do you think they will take the money to? Where is the money? Look at the money. That is where the money is. Look left again. Where is the money? Just look left. So what happened? Price ran and took the money. After it took the money, also keep looking left. It has broken out already from this level. Is there any level? Look at it. Not guesswork. Market is doing the same. Now, when it closed in breakout, it worked on the closing price, dump and pump. This is Wednesday. Look at it here. Most of you want to think, oh, I want to take market back high. Look at what you are missing. Did you see it? Where is the box? Where we're at the eye of the box, traders were trapped up high, though we know how to get our pennies from there. But when the market turned around, where do you think we should be thinking or looking at price going? If it sets up, definitely the low of the box. And after the low of the box, if it behaves rightly, you know the next target will be this very high. According to Stacy, every breakout at one point will definitely fail. Understand that. So now let's go on. So you see that price came and took out the money and gave you a trade. This is simple. Pump took out the high on Thursday. There is money still down with enough space. This will help you if you say you want to trade as a swing trader, where to place your trade. I don't do that. I'm a day trader. So you see there is space down low, and price came back, took the money on Thursday and gave you a trade. Where do you think price is going? It came back down here, pinned to the low. Easy trade. Immediately got to that level. Timing, level, behavior of price. It got to this level, it turned around. Is it magic? No. Look at it, the low of the box. It turned around, and then this what day is this? That happened to be Monday. Let's take the high and low of Monday. It walked that level 3 times. Just know what you are looking for. 2 best trades setup is enough for you per week. Trust me, 2 is enough. So you see, Monday did not close in breakout. Tuesday triggered Monday's high. Wednesday again triggered that level. You would have gotten 3 good trades. Thursday came back and took Wednesday's low, went high. And guess what? Lo and behold, Friday gave us an easy trade, took the high and came back down. This is Monday. Market makers are not playing games. Look at this and look at this. You could see the same behavior. 1, 2, 3, which I sent to the house, and then gave us a parabolic shot down, and the next day gave us the same trade. We are down low. I don't know what market will do until our timing window. Before I go scaling down so that we can really see, please tell me, can you guys now see that the problem is we just want to trade? We are not looking right. Learn to look left. That is how you can look well. You will be able to see how the money is being taken from the money and then given to the few. This is what you should go back and practice until you master. If you don't get this, you will struggle. See what happened? Price broke out. Market, when it breaks out, will only do 2 things. It's either it's going to fail, or it's going to continue direction of the breakout, or stays within the range. This is a range. It stays within. It didn't break out again. It just stays within the high and the low. Coil, everybody up there got trapped. Let me see this, if it gives us how many range extension. Okay, thereabout. So you see, price turned around and came back to the low, gave us straight. Beautiful. So let's scale low to have a deeper understanding. This is what I want you to see. This is what I want you to see. And this is what I want you to master. And every other thing, just throw it away. Then master this. And also the last video I did concerning the daily chart, where you learn to buy low and sell high. But before we go on to scaling low, to start seeing how we will place some entries using this week, what have happened this week, to see how I took some trade and how you will be able to take them when they happen next. So please, any question? Any question? I want to be sure you guys are all following. D, do you have any question?
Not at this time.
That means the information is all passed.
Yeah.
Adebayo, brother, Adedayo. Adedayo, what do you say? Do you see clearly? You know, this is a mentorship section. This is not just me teaching. That is why I'm asking questions. I want you guys to be well carried along. I can move down and show you all this, and you keep struggling, and you say, oh, I don't know what market is doing. I'm always getting beat out. No, please. Alice, any question? Though we've done this together. Alice, is there any question?
Could you
No,
show?
at the moment it's fine.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Could you
Alice?
show?
No, I'm okay.
Okay, because we've done this before,
Okay.
by God's grace. D.
On a lower
something?
time frame, if you go to a lower time frame now, could you show when you need to wait and when is the right time to take trade? You understand? Like,
You're jumping the
so,
gun. We just only
okay,
talked
sorry.
about the daily chart.
Okay.
Calm your blood. According to Nigeria, they say calm your blood. Your blood is too hot. Relax, you're gonna get it all. Adedayo, I'm still waiting. I'm seeing my friend here, AOC. AOC, how is it?
All is well, Jen. All is well.
Yeah. So this is how you'll be amazed that if you go back to your chart and start marking up your chart this way, you find out that most of your trades will just be like mine. I don't know about any other person. It's just sometimes when Stacy's put up something and I said, this was my trade. I guess maybe people in the community would think this guy is just out of himself. But no, I'm only just a direct copycat of Stacy Buck, nothing more. He taught me this, I did my homework, and I started seeing clearly. And all I do is wait. So can you do the same? We're going to be looking at all this chart I have here and see how we would have taken some good trade this week, when to wait, according to someone just asked, and how to take those best trades set up. You will see them clearly. Wow, awesome trade. Okay, like I said, it was a bearish momentum. Let's scale low. I know this is what Alexandra is waiting for. This is what Alice is waiting for. Everybody, let's look at it. Clean my chart again. We're going to be fine, not to worry. Okay, maybe gold is still targeting the slope, so not good for trading now. Wow. Someone like Stacy took this trade yesterday, but that I I'll show you what I did. Okay, this was what got me angry. I just only scalped this. Was it somewhere? No, I don't know. Whichever. Let's go straight to it and let's see. Remember, no guesswork. Don't guess the trade. Trade what you can see. This is where I come to look at the lower time frame. Let's make it make sense. I love saying that. I don't know. Now, this is Monday, Friday, closed in breakout. Let me put the closing price of Friday. It should be closing price of Friday. Okay, let's go straight to it. Monday close and breakout. Remember, but look at what I want to see. Rather, Friday close and breakout. See what I want to see. Price is dumping into this section, into the day. That is the only information I have for Asia. It dumped into Asia and then gave us a trade. I'm coming. I'm going somewhere. I will still come back to this Asia to show us so that we can see clearly. We scale to 1 minute from here. Remember, we have already gotten our information from higher time frame. Don't get it wrong. We are in a bearish momentum. I'll look left. Just look left. We are in a bearish momentum. Don't try to fight the trend. That is, and we came into our trading day. See what happened. We're coming into London. We want to trade London. All I want to see first, I want to look left. And I want to see the highest point at which Asia traded. That is the level at which Asia traded. Also, look left. You will see that before this pump, which is 1, I'm coming. Look left again. you will see where buyers actually came in, the bullish bar. See what happened? Price started going high from here. We have one push, two pushes. I'm working with time. Three pushes. Where is the high? The last high is this. Question I want to ask you. This bar first, Alice, I'm asking you. Look at this very bar, 2 o'clock bar. Did it close in breakout of this structure, the box, this high and this low? Did it close in breakout, this very bar?
Yeah, it is.
It did, right? I'm not trading, but another question is this. It closed in breakout, but what happened here? It failed, isn't it?
Yes.
That means this level has been locked. We went high, we couldn't break out. Like when we broke out from here, we came back down and we went high again. But this time, we broke out. I want to show you this. We broke out and we failed. Question is this. This first breakout, did it fail or continue? I'm trying to make you guys see. That means this is the low and this is the high. Because it's tried to break out from the first bar, which we are counting 1, 2, 3. It tried to break out first, but what happened? It failed. It tried again to break out, but it failed back inside this range. So everybody up high is trapped. The market didn't break out and kept going high, but now they trapped everybody. Someone that asked me, how can I wait? I'm not catching high. I'm not interested. Let me see how price behave. It broke out. D, can you see this? It broke out. Look at this bar. It's breakout, right? Look at this very bar. It's broken out, right? Let me show you clearly so that you guys can see. Please, I'm doing my best for you guys to see this. The matter of fact, the box is still down. Let's look at this one. Okay. Now D, look at this bar. Can you tell me, is this bar in breakout of this box I drew?
Yes.
What about this? Breakout
It failed.
or continue, right? Now it failed, right?
Yeah, it failed.
What about this bar?
It broke out.
What about now?
Failed.
What else do we want to wait for? Signal to take our trade back down. You see how easy it is. We have filtered the noise. All these places seems bad. We are coming to 3 o'clock to take our trade. Let's scale it down. I'm scaling down straight to 1 minute because it's going to be more clear with us today by God's grace. Was Monday I was looking at right again? Is it? See it here. If you want to take an early trade, let me show you something. If you want to take an early trade, see this. An early trade. I'm not taking the early trade, but I want to show you because it happens. Let's look at the 1 minute chart. We have already gotten a clear reader from where? The higher time frame. But now we're looking at 1 minute chart. Let me take out this so that it can give us clear more understanding. So see it. Let's take this back a little bit. I want to show you why. Because, I'm coming. Walk with me. This is what I really do. Nothing more. I've been looking ways to really pass the information to us. By His grace, thank God we are getting it today. I use the time rotation to show us entry, and I'm still going to be using it here. I just want it to be more simple so that we're not looking at so many things. Now, Look left. I've always said it. Price is dumping. Always learn to look left. The first time at which price broke out. Look at this could be a trade. It could be a trade, right? But the only thing there is that is not in our timing. Maybe Asia got the trade. There's also a trade here. The same concept. The same concept. This high. You see what happened? Prices, you look to the left. Where is the most likely fail? Look at where buyers came in. This is where I get that. Okay. Yeah. So that is, by the way, I don't want to show. That is Asia Trader. If you want to trade, okay. See what happened. Let me show. I know I'm going to back like this, but it's okay. Before I take my trade, I want to first of all see. This is the highest trading point. Okay, still got it. It's fine. I want to first see to my left. Is money first being taken out? Please listen and listen good. If you don't see this, you take a trade and the market goes against you and you come back to me and you tell me, but John, where do I enter? Trust me, I will never answer you. I will not answer you again because I feel that maybe you are just doing your own thing. I use the time and I use what I'm showing you now. So if you really want to like master the concept and stop coming for training every time, master this. Like I said, this contains more the missing info that we might need to really start making a bank. So now let's go on. This level have been put in place. Once the eye is put in place, draw the high. Price came to that level the first time. I'm not thinking of taking my trade from there. It crawled again and got back to that level. Not there either. The reason why is because I don't want to trade when it's not the equity market open. This is Asia. It took that level and came back down. Question I'm asking myself is, I'm just looking because I know the eye is already put in place and is working the high. So I want to see price walk the eye and get out of that level. But see, once the new bar opened 21 o'clock, which is this. What happened? It came back first to take out all the money from down low here. I know that they are trapping sellers and also they are trapping buyers. What am I looking for? Let price. That is how I look at price. Let an eye be taken first. It gives me a clip. It's running down again. You would have said this is your entry. 100% not bad. It came back at you. Did it get to you? No. But I'm still waiting. Maybe you take your first entry here. Let's do it. We're going to explain this to you guys. It's not about the size of the bar, but it's how accurate your strategy is. Flawless execution. Whereby you enter your trade, it goes straight to your entry your take profit without much stress. You see from every view, market is coiled up high and immediately it left the station and gave you a push back high. It gave you a bar and a pin. This could have been a better entry. Where am I entering? Not up high. I'm not interested. Let them be done with their job. Once it's about to explode, this is the best entry. This could have cost you maybe a little bit of stress, but look at this. Easy trade, scalable. Asia trader got the trade from where? Ask yourself. The number box. Gold loves 00. 00. Do you want to go high again? Where did it coil? 00. D, can you see? I'm not up high. I'm not interested. I'm waiting for my time. Maybe this buy is too big. You would have maybe taken your trade, almost got you out. But once it's coiled and is about exploding, you will see it show his hand and exploded. D, any question? It's still going
No
to
question. No question.
London section. London section. Okay, let me wipe my screen again. What I was explaining now is look to the left first. Don't just say 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm selling. No, there is an information. Where is the info? This is coming down. This is the last swing leg. That means this is lower high, and then this is lower low, down here. So what I want to see first, look left. This eye to be taken out first. So it went 1 push, 2 pushes, then the third push. Mark usually the second push and see how price behave. Let's read that again. I'm not taking this straight, but I'm just showing that is the same thing. Did you see this eye? It went out, it broke out, it came back inside. It went out again, failed. Broke out, but failed. Broke out and started coiling there, but it failed. What happened? Well, it's about to explode. Take your trade. It's walk the high. So now we have all this to be 1 push, 2 pushes. Guess what? Market makers will keep on repeating themselves. No different, the same thing over and again. Went I just coiled around that level, then came broke down, you find your trade. All this could be a trap. But look at this invariably. After this breakout, market didn't break out again, which I drew in my schematic. So you see that too. So you draw the line, the second line. I'm not saying take the trade there. I'm trying to give understanding. Look left, where the buyers enter this market. Just look left, you will see it. But see what I want to show you here. I've drawn so many drawing. Hope you guys can still understand what I'm doing. I'm going to 3 o'clock. So it goes 1 push, 2 pushes, draw the line on the second push. Now see what happened? Price broke out right. This was the last highest point I saw before I saw market broke out. Is it going to continue? But what happened? It didn't. D, do you think this is coincidence? It coiled, trapped everybody up high. What happened? After it trapped everybody up high, pin and government coiled. You would have taken your trade and started dumping. But look at it, we missed that. Okay, I want to show you something. Let me take out this line. Let me just show, but you can see the line already. I don't want you guys to get confused. This is 2. Maybe you're waiting like me. I want to take the trade that I won't have sleepless night after taking my trade. So what do I want to do? I want to wait for 3 o'clock. Look at the swing point. Look to your left. Where's the money? Did you see where the money is? That is the point. The question now there is after, just see what price did, which I explained to you guys. Price tried to break out from that level. Let me see. Alice, I'm going to be working with you. Alice, can we work?
Yeah.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Great. So see, Alice, let's work. When price, I'm going to be showing you the time too. When price actually is not yet open, 3 o'clock not open, but see, is giving you information. It got to this eye. I want to ask you, did it break out? Yeah, they did break out. Alice, did it break out?
That the bar that you're pointing at? No, it didn't
Yes,
break out.
break out. Where's 3 o'clock? Look at 3 o'clock. I told
Yeah.
you once before you take your trade, money should first be taken out. Remember that. And you don't want to be buying, I will show you the place. You don't want to be selling low. You want to be selling high. So now let's walk with me. Price came, it walked that level. 3 o'clock opened, started going high. Okay, I'm watching. It coiled around that level. It failed. The second time it's failing. I'm waiting to see if it will give me a sign to take my trade. But no, it triggered this level. I went high again. What did markets do? Ask yourself. This is the level at which I'm looking at. This level. Yeah, it refused to break out from that level in one push, two pushes, three pushes came back inside. Lick your leaves. Went back there with this dead giveaway. Is not coming back. Take your trade. Put stop loss just above that level. Where am I targeting? The low coming from where? Asia, or probably the last low which we saw from higher time frame. Yeah, you can close 50%, but see where price went. Scaring you out, trying to give you noise. But what happened? You have taken your trade. Let's look at it again in this wise. Let's see if this is really true. Okay, see what happened. Let's go back. Why is it that my cursor didn't get it? I want to see 100. This one's 100. So what happened is this. It actually tried to break out of 100. It coiled. This is the trap. 50, 25, 25. This box here. On enough. 3 level of rise. 75. Everybody in there trying to buy once they break out is there. They are not coming back to them. That is where you want to take your trade. And invariably, what did we get? Look at it. What do we call this? Pump and dump. Please, is this complicated? I'm trying to make you guys see. I don't trade Asia, but I needed to show you the same thing in Asia. You want to catch the trade up high. Not my time, but it's a good one. It dumped, okay. By 3, did it give me the low hanging fruit? Yes, it presented. I took my trade. But you could see that is the same. Alice, any question? Any
No,
question?
I just realized about the timing part.
Very important. Extremely important. I don't take any trade without first looking at the clock. It's not possible. Why will I do that? Let it set up. I look at the clock. I also look at the number box. Matters a lot. What I'm showing you is what I do, and it's proven for a very long time to be consistent because I am a direct copycat of Stacy Buck. I'll keep saying that anytime, any day. It's the highest point at which price traded. Now let's walk. It's simple. Don't get it wrong. Let's put this again. So, no, let me explain it first. Okay. So if you don't see it, why trade? I want to ask. B, does this make sense?
Yeah, it's good.
Does it make any sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go on. See what we have in here. Look left. Learn. Force yourself to look left so that you know where your target is. I could see it, but I want to show you guys. As time goes on, you guys will be able to see it too. Don't worry, just keep on doing the same thing over and over and over and again. where the buyers come into this market, most definitely here. The buy position. We'll definitely go back to the money. So you see it. Price have come to the high. And let's even look at it from here. Price is going high in one push, in two pushes, in three pushes. This is 930's bar. I need that bar to close. I need it to close first. I'm not jumping in. Can you close, please? Okay, yeah, it's closed. Where are we? We are the high. But when it closed, it hadn't taken the eye off the box coming from London section. It hasn't taken that eye. So what I do, the line is there. So what price did? Any day, anytime, the same thing. Look at this same kind of behavior. Don't get it wrong. From 930, let's draw our line. Let's draw that line first and see how price reacted. It came back, it acted up, it came back, it broke out, and it continued. So this is a high. Continued, but what? After 10 o'clock happened, you're catching the high. I'm not interested. It failed back into the first break. That is where I am most interested. That means I'm not up high for them gurus and furus. They're up high there, not John David. I'm not that good. I just want what is easy, what is simple. Now it failed, and I know that all these 1, 2, even this one that stayed out was also failed. So it went 1, 2, 3 times, but failed. I just want to see pin and government. Is it? Look at 1, 2, 3. What is that? Stop on. You got it. If you didn't take this bar, 1, 2, and government using the EMA, no randomness in this. Take your trade. Take your trade. Only two things can happen. It will either go back to your stop loss or it will give you the money. Look left. Where is it most likely first going to fail? This low. Take out 50% or collapse your trade. Your choice. See the trade. Did you get it? The same thing, any instrument. Let me show you a trade I did take yesterday. And let me see if it's the same, or maybe I'm just trying to make you guys feel this guy's too good. The same thing happened here, but I just want to see yesterday. Good, let's do it. I'm loving this. Once you are showing student out, okay, this was the trade I did take. Same concept. Same concept. If you want to go look at it, it's the same thing. I'll show you though. I love trading gold online. Okay, let me look at this one. Even this one is very weird. The one I took yesterday. I was looking at this, like, I didn't get it. And I'll show you this one that other students also, other people took, and it was a gap time. So let me just show this one. Then we'll go and pick any instrument you want me to look at. But remember, I'm following the higher time frame behavior. I've told you when price is being taken from high, it goes low. When it's taken from low, it comes down. Sorry, when it's taken from low, it goes high. It's taken from high, it goes low. Okay, I said it's the same thing, right? Okay, can we prove it that is the same? Okay, let's look at it. Oh, excuse me. Price is coming down, and you said this is one push, leg 2, leg 3. You're the one that is trapped. Rather look left. Where is the highest point here, that is swing low. Swing high, rather, lower high, lower low. Okay, that is a box. This is the high. Price took that bar first time. And take this trade, but if you want to take it, it's your choice because it's don't and it's going high, but it showed its hand look left. What a coincidence. They locked the low and took price high, but there is one leg, one push, draw the high. Don't get yourself confused. Okay, now we have a bit of confusion, right? No, just draw a line. Just draw a line. I didn't say just draw a line and come here swing point. Swing point. And let's see how price relate with that. Now, Alice, work with me. Where is the highest point of this move? Where's the highest point? Yeah, right?
Yeah, top one.
Okay. Now it came back down to this level. It's going high, right? But the question is
Yes.
this. Did it break this high?
No, it's
This
a
one,
lower
did
high.
it break this high? It failed. Okay, good. It's coiling again. It went high again. Remember, I wouldn't take any trade until I see 3 o'clock bar take out an high or a low, giving me clue that money is being taken from that level. And it started dumping. Look at what happened. Started dumping. At this point, CPIN and government, you would have taken your starter. But if you miss that, just walk with me. Before I take a trade, selling or buying, where is the money? Why that level? I could see buyers' hand in there. Therefore, the money failed. And the next time it's coming to that level, it engulfs it. That means invariably market gave me important character. I don't know if you've seen any of these I'm explaining. Why is my voice breaking? Why is I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, my system logged me out. Sorry. So sorry about that. Sorry. Let's get back to it. Don't make trading a pursuit of pain. Make it a pursuit of pleasure. How is it going to be a pursuit of pleasure? Whereby you are able to, day in, day out, coming to repeat the same thing. And that same thing you are repeating is giving you the returns you need. Enough internet, I don't know what's happening. Oh Lord. Why are you going off? Is what I don't like. Okay. Sorry about that. Alice, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Alice, don't mind me. Most of them here will say I'm preferring the ladies. Don't mind me, I'm a man after all. Let's do it. Pump and you see, price is coiling. You got an opportunity if you want to go in. Why not? But one thing you do is use the information and patience as a tool to take in the best trade. Remember, 00. What a coincidence. I'm seeing something. Look at this. 25, 25, 25, 75. They trapped everybody up high. And what happened? They pulled the market back down. Look at this. Entry, entry, and dump. Take the money and run away. Shut your system like what I did yesterday and get out. Easy, repeatable trade setup. Don't be scared of gold. Don't be scared of any instrument. Ask yourself, what is the template? What am I looking at? Have understanding of what you are doing. And you find out that 90% of your trade will be a winner. Did you see this again? The same concept happened only in the gap time. It got to that level, it started going high. Look left, that was the first level it was taken out from. It went high again. Let's even draw the high. It couldn't break out, was acting up. Came back down and worked itself again around that level. What is this? 00. Anywhere there. Once it breaks the low like this, let's say you enter, there's high tendency price might come back to you if it's turning around. But immediately this happened at 100. Guess what happened? Let's not guess. This was what happened. Dump crazily. Now let's get to New York section quickly. Where is 930? I guess this is the low here. Just walk with me. It's complex. You get it now, don't worry. Is it here? Yes, it is. Now, 10 o'clock opened. This was Stacy's trade. I didn't take this trade, but Stacy did. Just look left. Where is the lowest point? This. So see what happened? Price broke out. It is going on. This is the highest point. It coiled and it broke out from that point. Will it stay in breakout or will it fail? It failed and started coiling. Pin engulfment. What a coincidence. Look at the place again. 100. 00. Stacy took this trade. SA. This gave him over 200 pips. That was Stacy's trade. But you see, it's the same concept. Don't be greedy. This alone, you might think didn't go anywhere. But once you have done this over time, you can put crazy size here. And trust me, just this can double your account. What am I trying to say? Sit back and master the concept. Don't try to go against the will of the market. You will be the one to regret it. Let's look at this one, even in gap time. I'm not saying trade every time, don't get me wrong. I've told you the time I trade. I'm just showing you. If you want to be whatever, I can't stress myself. Why will I be trading every time? Breakout, fail. Breakout again. But what happened? Failed. And the third time, failed. We started looking for, will it give us any opportunity to take a trade in that direction? Look at this from here. First low target will be this. And you might ask, why? And you see the price has gone high in 3 pushes. This is the highest point to the left. 1, all of this came back down. No, 1, all of this. 2. And the third time, 1, 2, 3. I don't know why the third time is always having the move. And that was what happened. But I wasn't even there. I'm not trading. Can you wait? Let it coil. Most of us are catching the high. Stacy said, why catch the high? Let it set up. Let it be about to explode. Going. Kind of stain. Did the same thing I did today, no different. My only pain was I closed too early after I got 300 pips down low was where I closed. But why did I take that trade? I know you guys are going to ask. See this level here. Took that level, kept going high. But look at what I did. When it got to 100, these 100, it came 1 push, 2 pushes, 3 pushes. It couldn't break 100. It started going. This was where I took the trade. I want to see it going. Show me the money. This was it. Why I closed this way is because I have even forgotten the time frame is 10. Because I would lie to you that I've already done every analysis. But when I was here, I wasn't even thinking about that. And this happened. Look at this. This could have been a bank. And guess what? Can you really hold this? Why not? The job is you're done with your job up here. You've taken your trade. Immediately gets to this level. you can take out maybe 50% and see how price behaves. Keep dropping your entry. Once it sets up an high, takes the low, sets up an high, takes the low, keep setting it down. And that could have been your trade for the day. Learn to pay yourself. That is the most important. Is this any more difficult? You see, I didn't really talk about time, right? You guys would think, no, there is time. Price is always price and timed. Look at the time, 3:19. After the new 15-minute candle opened, it broke out, but it was going high. This was a sign to take the trade. Just learn that. Learn to trade when there is no much stress in the market. You will be fine. 100%. You will be fine. Look at this crazy. God is crazy today. I blame Stacy for not telling me this. Okay. So, any more question? Wow, today is crazy. Too much money. Price is still going. So, guys, by the way, I'm not trying to counter trend this. No, do not catch a falling knife. Look at an awesome one too. Are we rounding up here? Or rather, after this, I should be taking questions from you guys. If you guys want me to check any other trade, I will check. Let me quickly check it. Okay, this is another one. Where is 3 o'clock? Look at it. From the higher time frame, we've already gotten information the price wants to what? Sell. I was thinking price was going to get to this level first before it start dumping, but there was a behavior it gave, and I understand the behavior. Same behavior. One push, two pushes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You see it? It locked the low. And it went again to break that high. Timing, level, behavior of price. Learn to draw the lines, please. You guys should talk to me. I'm getting out of myself. I used to trade as crazy as I used to before. But I don't know why I'm always closing my trades so early these days. But it's part of it. Breakout. Failed. Got to that level. I'm not interested. It's coiling. Let it be done. I'm waiting. This was a good trade from here. If you want to scalp, 1, 2, 3, pin engulfment, run out to the high, came back down and it went to the high, walking the high in 1 push, 2 pushes, 3 pushes. Don't go ahead of yourself. Just calm down. You're already in a good place, so wait. Why? DAX 40 love this 75 pip box, 3 level of rise. Pin engulfment, not really. More pins engulfment, but this was where I took my trade. And then I closed. I was still chatting with you guys in the group, and price took me out. Am I happy? 100% yes. But see where market is going from higher time frame. So what am I trying to say in essence? Any instrument, same thing over and again, don't complicate it. Let me stop here. Any question? I'm stopping the recording so that they also be able to have this. Then I'll be taking your question.